Okay, Assalamualaikum everyone. Let me just context si name Sophia. Just a moment ya. Sophia.
Shaheed.
Okay.
Shaheed.
Yes.
How do you find HCF?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
How do you find HCF?
HCF. Okay, we're going to do now. Okay.
Is it the
6 HCF. Okay, come.
same number you times or everything?
Okay, so down here, same number you times, yes. So now let's say now you want HCF. Okay, Assalamualaikum everyone. Come, we're starting. Let's say you want to find the HCF of 28 and 30. So you can do like that. Okay. So down here now, so you divide by 2, you get 9, you get 15. Both can divide by 2. Oh yeah, Sophia, sorry, I thought I didn't see you. So now next thing is, can divide by 2 again? Cannot. Can divide by 3? Yeah, both can divide by 3. Get 3 and 5. All right. And then after that, this one divide by 3, not both, only for 1. And 5, only for 1. So that means you take the HCF is the circle ones, you times together. 2 times 3 get 6. That's the HCF. But if you want to find the LCM, find what this times all of them. That's the LCM. That is one way. I'll show you another method now. Another method. Let's say they give you the prime factorization 2 to the power 3. Let's say we have this number. I do not know what number we can find out later. To the times 3 to the power 2 times 5. This is one number. This is the other number, 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5 to the power 2. These are two different numbers, prime factorization. So how to find the HCF of the two numbers? Take the smaller one. 2 to the power 2 and 2 to the power 3, this one is a smaller one. So HCF 2 to the power 2, take the smaller one, 3 to the power 2 and 5. This is your HCF. LCM, take the bigger one. Take the bigger one. What is the bigger one? Oh, bigger one is this triangle. I put in a triangle. 2 to the power 3. 3 to the power 3 times 5 to the power 2. Are we okay? Okay, only way to see whether you're okay is to test you now. Okay, there are two numbers. One number is 2 to the power 3 times 3 to the power 2 times 5. Okay, the other number is 2 to the power 2 times 3 to the power 3 times 7. Find the HCF and find the LCM. And go, please. All right. Find the HCF and find the LCM.
Mr. Shaheed.
Yes, Miss.
Are we supposed to just tell our answers?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, just tell answers lah. Oh yeah, because you cannot type the power. You got the answer, eh? What's your answer for HCF?
2 to the power of 2 times 3 to the power of 2 times 5.
Yes, HCF, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, LCM?
2 to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 3 times 7.
We wait for the rest. Sabrina, what about you? What's your HCF? Shafika?
My HCF is 2 to the power of 2 times 3 to the power of 2. And my LCM is 2 to the power of 2 times 3 to the power of 3 times 7 times 5.
Wait, which one was 5?
Okay, what?
2 to the power.
HCF.
Which one?
HCF is common factor for both. HCF. C stands for common. We want both. You got to compare. I want HCF first. HCF first. Sabrina, what's your LCM? Oh, you give me. Sorry. Shafika? Ika? Shafika? Okay, I go through. I do not know whether you are hearing me. So now Sabrina is correct. Sophia, you're almost there for HCF. Take the smaller one, yes. So 2 to the power 2 times 3 to the power 2. 5, there is no 5 here, don't take. 7, there's no 7 here, don't take. This is your HCF. Both must have the same number, take the smaller one. This one, take the bigger one. 2 to the power 3 times 3 to the power 3 times these two, 5 times 7. Okay? Okay, na? Sophia, okay, you know your, okay, here we go. We are now gonna start now. Just a moment. Just a moment. Where is it? Okay. Now. Okay. We are gonna go both lah. We are gonna do a mixture of NA and a mixture of Express and NA. Yeah. Why? Well, here we go. Sabrina, you okay, Sabrina? Okay, now. Percentage, I do not know whether you're tested on, but this question, I just gave you this question now. Can you try to do HCF, LCM? You just kena this question. Well, we're waiting. You can do also the next question. Sabrina can see next question, number 5. So you do question 4 and 5. While we are waiting, question 4, I will just show you. You tell me whether your answer is the same or not.
Question 5, I do not know, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay, we come to question 4. We ask Shafika first. Shafika, what's your HCF? You can write on the screen, Shafika. Shafika, you have just changed to Angel. Shafika, you write straight on the screen here, Shafika. Shafika, just write straight on the screen.
Is it 2 to the power of 3 times 5 to the power of 2?
Okay, let's see. Now, okay, I write for you. 2 to the power 3 times 5 to the power 2. 5 to the power 2, is it?
Yeah.
Sabrina, you agree? What's your answer, Sabrina, for HCF? What's your answer?
Power of 3.
2 to the power 3. So now, first of all, Sophia, what's your answer, Sophia, for question HCF? Sophia?
3 times 29 also.
Times 29. Okay, here we go. Now, we compare. So, Shafika, they have only these two numbers the same, 2 and 2. Take the smaller one, but both are the same, so take the same one. That's it. All the rest are different. This is your HCF. You get it? You look for the same. This 5, down here got 5. This is not common. C stands for common. This is not common. Okay. Now, next one, 29. So Shafika, LCM. What's your LCM? Sophia, what's your LCM?
2 to the power of 3 times 5 to the power of 2 times 7 times 29.
2 times 7 times 29. Okay.
Mr. Shaheed.
Yeah. What about Shafika? Is there a mistake in this?
Huh?
Her LCM, is it correct? We will ask Sabrina last because I got a feeling she got an answer. Is it correct or not? Sabrina, is it correct? What is missing?
power of
4. Is there anything missing?
2 to
What
the
is it?
power of
3 to the power of 2. Don't forget this one, you must include also. All right. You must include all those numbers that are the same and not the same. Okay. So down here will be 2 to the power of 3. Take the bigger one, which is the same. Times 3 to the power of 2. You got to tambah the 3 to the power of 2. Times 5 to the power of 2. Times 7 times 29. Okay, Shafika and Shafika, are you okay? Shafika? You say you're okay, but you have not given me the answer. Shafika, which part you're confused? Tell me. Which part you're confused? Shafika, which part you confused?
HCM. HCF.
There's no such thing as HCM. HCM will never be ending. Okay, so now why is it smaller number? Okay, I give you the number 12 is equal to 2 times 2 times 3. This is 2 to the power 2 times 3, correct? True or false? Ika. True or not? 12 is 2 times 2 times 3. It's 2 to the power of 2 times 3, correct? Correct or not, Shafika? Shafika, correct or not? 2 times 2 times 3. So there's 2 to the power of 2 times 3.
Yes.
Correct, yeah? Okay, now let's say we have 18. 18 is 2 times 3 times 3. All right? So down here, 2 times 3, 6. 6 times 3, 18. 2 times 3 to the power of 2. So now if I ask you now, what are the common factors of 12 and 18? Let's circle them. Huh? Okay, there's 1, 2 here. There's 1, 2 here. Okay, good. There's 1, 3 here. There's 1, 3 here. That's it. The rest are not the same. So I can only circle 1, 2. So I circle the smaller part. You can see 2 to the power 2 and 2 to the power 2. I can only take 2 to the power 1 lah. Which is we just put as 2. Then 3, I just put 3. I take the smaller one. Why? This one is not common. There are 2 3s here, there's only 1 3. There are 2 2s here, there's only 1 2. So for highest common factor, I need to take the smaller one. For LCM, you got to take the bigger one. Okay, never mind. As we move on further, we will try again. Okay, are you okay, Shafika? Now we try this one. Sabrina was an integer. Sophia was an integer. Shafika, integer is whole
number.
whole number. Can 0 be an integer? Yes. Prime number can be divided by only 2 numbers, 1 and itself. Irrational number, numbers that cannot be represented on the number line. So you can use your calculator and try to find out 6 to the power of cube root of 6. For example, this one, cube root of 6, what do you get? If never ending number is, that means is on the number, cannot be shown on the number line. What number example? Example, the number like this. Let's say now I give you, if you use your calculator, you put square root of 2. Can you find out what square root of 2 is that? You put square root sign, and you get this number. Okay, this is actually like a very long number. This is still okay. This is not never ending. This is not never ending. There's some numbers that you will get a never ending. Let's see now. Cube root of okay. Cube root of 6 right there down here, right? This, can you see this? Cube root of 6, I put equal. Okay, but right, it's also supposed to be a never-ending number. How are you going to represent this on the number line? Right? Cannot represent, you see? So when it's never-ending, you cannot represent. Okay, you try now. You got your answer not? Okay. Sabrina, what's your answer, Sabrina? Integer.
1.
1. Okay, once. Okay, 1. Some more. Only one number. What about 0?
I see 0.
Yeah, 0 is also integer. 0 is also integer.
Irrational numbers is what?
Okay, so now I draw for you lah. Your okay, irrational number. Okay, we take. You have your calculator with you. You take your calculator, or don't have, use your handphone. Okay. Now let's say we ask you to get, let's say, 22 divided by 7. Your pi. Your pi is actually a never-ending number. No? So 22 divided by 7. Okay, this is 22 divided by 7, right? So now, can you see now? This is 22 divided by 7. Huh? I go in divide now. Can you see the number? How do I draw this on the number line? Look at my calculator, Sabrina. Sophia, can you see now? Shafika, can I show this on my number line? I cannot show this on my number line. How to draw this number? Cannot. So on my number line, I can draw, let's say this is now 0. This is 1. This is 2. So never-ending decimals, many of them we cannot show on a number line. Like you take 22 over 7, this pi down here, you use your calculator, use your calculator, 22 divided by 7, pi is 22 over 7, right? So now you do this, you get a decimal. This decimal, how are you going to show this? 3.142, blah, 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 down here. So where do I put it now? Exactly, you cannot show where I see down here. 3.1, see 3.1 roughly down here, but exactly you cannot be sure. So that means we call this an irrational number. Okay, so we go one by one. Irrational number you cannot show on number line. Another one, you have your calculator with you. Okay, can you try this? Square root of -4. Like that. Come, you key in. Sabrina, come. Shafika, Sophia, key in. You can see, you know how to use a calculator, no? No answer lah, these girls. How come? Now this, can you see this one down here? This sign. This one, can see, nah? You put this sign for like that. You press this sign. Oh, down here. Press this. You see, it will appear, right? Then put inside now. Let's say negative. You can press negative sign for negative lah. -4. Like this. Can you try to find? Equal. Press equal after that. Anyone can find that? What did they tell you? What number they give you? Error, right? Error. Error is not possible. Do you know why? Because this means when you put this cap like that, what does it mean? What same number times itself? The only way you can get for same number is 2 and -2. But 2 and -2 are two different numbers. Let me show you where is -2. -2 is down here, you know. -2 is here, located here. 2 is located here. These are not same number. They are two different numbers. That's why they say error. Whereas square root of 4, you can find. It's 2 times 2. You get 2. So you can mark down here. So we go through one by one, okay? Integer. Integer is whole number. It's a whole number lah. 0 is a whole number. You can mark down here. You can mark right on the number line. Okay, good. So this one is yes. What about this one? Can you find out what's the square root of 1 to 1? Can you find out, please? What times what equal 1 to 1? Can or not? 11 times 11. You get answer 11. Is it true? You got calculator or not? Girls. Can get 11? Sabrina can get? No calculator. Sophia can get? Can, huh? You put this sign inside the calculator, put 1 to 1, then you press equal. You will get 11 whole. So 11 is a whole number. So this one is also an integer. Pi is not integer because 3.142 blah 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 blah. This is an irrational number. Okay. 2.1111. Is it, what type of number is this? If we come to this in a moment, irrational. Irrational, is it?
Is it recurring decimal?
Yeah, recurring decimal. So do you think it's irrational? It's 2.11111111. Can we show it? Just like 0.3. Recurring decimal. 3333. Is it a irrational number? In this case, I can write it like that. 1 over 3. Look. 1 over 3. Look. 1 over 3 is like down here. I can divide into 3 parts. Then down here is 1 over 3 lah. I can represent on the number line. So this is not irrational number. It's called rational number. Just rational only. Not irrational. Rational. That means I can show on a number line. Okay, so this one is rational, but it's not given here lah. Not on the list here. 153 divided by 151 divided by 3. What do you get? $50.333333 minus 50.33333. This one minus 50.3333 with 1/3. This one we can show on the number line. Okay, go 1/3. I can have minus, but it is not an irrational number. 1 is integer. Minus 25 down here, you get minus 5. So integer also. So how many integers are there? But I got a feeling just from the way you are listening, you are lost. Okay, if you're lost, please tell me you're lost. This is integer. This one is integer. This one, so your answer is 0. Minus 1 to 1. 1 and minus 25. Minus square root 25. 4 answers. Irrational number, never ending. This is 1 and this one also. Never ending. Prime numbers, this one, number 1 to 1. Yeah, just it. Are you lost? Who is lost? Can I ask one by one? Sophia, are you lost? Sophia, you lost? No. Shafika, are you lost? Sabrina, you lost? Oh, very good. Serious, serious. Okay, well done. Yes.
But I don't understand between rational numbers and recurring decimal.
Okay. All right. So now you have a calculator with you now. Okay, now. So I'm going to show you on the board. Okay, not all. Okay, recurring numbers. Some of them you tell me now. You take your calculator. 1 divided by 3, 2 divided by 3, 1 divided by 9. What is your answer? Can you tell me, Sabrina? You just tell me the answer. 1 divided by 3. What's your answer? Sabrina, have you the thing? What's your answer? Unmute yourself lah. Unmute yourself. Cannot hear.
0.3333.
Okay. 2 over 3.
0.66667.
Okay. 0.66. 1 over 9.
0.111.
Now, all these are recurring decimal. So can we represent them on the number line? Let's say this one is 0, this one is 1 down here. 0.3333 is the same as 1/3. I can divide this into 3 parts. So 1/3 is here lah. I can show you on the number line. So this is a rational number. Irrational means cannot show on a number line. I can show, you see. Although it's a recurring number, I can show. Next one, 2 out of 3. Same thing, 2 out of 3 is here. 1, 2, 2 out of 3. 0.111. Okay, maybe I do like that. 0.11 is here. if I can show the recurring number on the number line, it is a rational number. Now, how do we know we can? Can you change it to a fraction? If you can, and you can find out what it is, that means it is. Okay? Are you okay? Yes. But let's say now you take now this one. 22/7. Now, down here now, this is considered a never-ending number. A never-ending number. It's not really, it's not recurring, right? Is it not recurring? So now we say we cannot represent this on the number line. Okay, are we okay? From the way you're nodding, I'm not so sure whether you're okay. But never mind, we move on. Okay, sometimes the ilham, the understanding will come to us later. So perfect square. Okay, never mind. What are perfect squares? Can you just show me? Okay, you tell me what numbers are perfect squares down here. Inside this, you just tell me what's the answer. Anyone? How many perfect squares can you get? But what is a perfect square? That's what we have to find out. Sophia, what's a perfect square? Down here? Just tell me the numbers. And action.
Huh? What do you mean?
Yeah, they down here they say perfect square. So now we must understand what's perfect square numbers. Do you know perfect square numbers?
Yeah.
Okay, what are they?
4.
Okay, good. This one. Some more.
6. 6, 8.
6 is not.
8. Is it 8?
No, 6, 8, not. No. 6 not, 8 not.
10.
10 not. Shafika, can you name me another 3 more perfect square numbers? In 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Sabrina. 9, 16, and 1. Well done. So what are perfect square numbers? They are numbers that can be square rooted. You know, square rooted. Imagine now, this is the number 9. So you ask yourself, what times what equals to 9? Oh, 3 times 3, same number. So this is a perfect square. 16. 16 is a bigger one. 4 times 4. This is a perfect square. All right, 4 times 4. You get it? Sophia, you get it? Sophia, you get it? So there are numbers that can be square rooted. If you find the square root of 16, you get 4. Find the square root of 9 is 3. You can find the square root of 4 is 2. Find the square root of 1 is 1. All these are perfect squares. Now, I ask you another question now. Can you find numbers that are perfect cube over here? Perfect cube. Perfect cube. Shafika, numbers that are perfect cube that can be cube rooted. Shafika, pening ah? Yalah, you're on the hot sun under the tree there. Like this, Shafika. The length, the breadth, the height, they are the same. So which of them can be, you take length and breadth and height, you get a number. There's 1, there's 2, there's only 2 down here. Sophia, you know? Shafika? Yes? What are the numbers? Perfect cube. Ika? Okay. Cannot, then we'll pass the ball to Sophia. Sophia? Can? Okay, Sabrina, save them. What's your answer? Perfect cube. perfect cube can be cube rooted. Perfect cube.
I think it's
Mhm.
8,
8, yes, 8 and
27.
next one is 27, so it's not here. And 1 lah. So how you get it is 1 times 1 times 1 equals to 1. The other one is 2 times 2 times 2, the answer is 8. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. So these are perfect cube numbers. You must know this. You must know this. I do not know, Shafika and Sophia, you okay or not? Okay, this one I think we won't do yet. Let me see. This one I think is okay.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Are you okay now? Okay, you try. Coefficient, what does coefficient means? Is the, okay, let's say I show you. The word coefficient, let's say now. If they say 5y, and they ask you what is the coefficient of y, the answer is 5. Okay, remember, coefficient means the number in front. If let's say now here minus 2x, and Shafika asks you what's the coefficient of x, the answer is coefficient of x. What's the answer? You look at the minus 2. Minus 2 is the coefficient of x. This is just a special name. Let's say now I put x squared now. 13x squared. And ask Sabrina, what is the coefficient of x squared? Sabrina.
I don't know
Coefficient
the
is
meaning of coefficient.
coefficient means the number in front here. So it will be 13 lah. The coefficient of x squared is 13. Easy, no? It's quite easy. It's just a word. It's just a word only. Okay, now you try the next one now. Okay, you try this one. You try now. You try. And go. This one I'll explain later. This is comes from one normal academic paper, no? So you must know. So I'm mixing both because sometimes the questions are relevant to you. Sometimes not, sometimes yes. Okay, very quickly. Sophia, what's the coefficient of x squared? 5, 4, 3, 2. Sophia, don't wait, Sophia. What's the answer? What's the number in front of x squared?
X squared.
Hmm. What's the number in front?
3.
Number in 3. So the answer is 3 lah. So the answer here is 3. Very simple. Now, what is constant? Anyone can guess not? Who knows what is constant? Anyone? Shafika? Sabina? Constant. Make a guess lah.
Like the same.
What?
Like
Sorry?
the same.
Like the same. So in this case, which one is a constant? Will never change.
Yx
Yx. Okay, we come to this. This one now. You can take this down, okay, if you want to, okay? Variable can be changed. You learn in science, variable can be changed. Unknown is what you don't know. These two normally in maths, they are like similar. So normally you talk about x and y as the variable and an unknown. All right? So if I give you an equation like this, x plus 5. X is unknown. I do not know what it is. It's a variable. But this is constant. It will always be plus 5. So down here, 5 is a constant. It's known. You know what it is, and it does not change. So this is called a constant. Unknown down here, x X could be 3, X could be 4, X could be 7, X could be 26, X could be minus 32. I do not know what it is. So X and Y, they are variable, they are unknown. Okay, you must understand this. Huh? X and Y and Z and A and B, the whole alphabet, 26 of them, they are all variables and unknown. The constant is just the number because numbers do not change. Okay, this is just a definition you need to know by. All right. So now let us look at this. So the constant term down here would be minus 12 down here. This is a variable. This is a variable. Okay. I do not know whether you get it, but I hope you do. You try now. The next one now. Given that h square equals to 3m minus ef, find the value of m when e. They give you the thing. They want you to find m. If it's a little bit hard, it's okay because it's mid-year paper. But again, it's normal academic, so. Sabrina, you blur? No. Sophia, you blur? No. Shafika, you blur? Are you blur? Yes. All you need to do is put the value inside here. Put the value. Put the value. Put the value. And then you can find out what's the M is. So you just do something like that lah. You copy this now. H2. Okay, those who know how to do. Those who do not know how to do, you can look at my example here. Okay, this is M, right? Minus EF. So you, all those that you know, you change it to a bracket lah. Bracket, square. 3M minus bracket. So you put in the value. F down here, this F, right? Put the value here lah, inside. Okay, Shafika, you know what I mean? E down here, E. So I use another color now. E. Shafika, use this one. E down here. Put it inside down here, the value. And H is here, right? Shafika, use this now and put it inside this one.
Is M1.
M1, okay, let us check in a moment. We'll check just in a moment. Question 12. Question 12. They say M is not 1. M is not 1. Any other answers? Once you get, tell me again. You put it down here and you try to work it out now. Sabrina, what's the answer?
I got 24.
20 what?
24.
24. Okay, what about Sophia? You get an answer? Sophia, have you gotten the answer?
Is it 2?
2 is not. Okay, we go. Now, do you understand what I mean by putting in the values here? Notice I put a bracket. Now see H, I put a bracket and I put square. H square is bracket square. What is value of H? Is -3. I put -3 inside. What does this mean? This means -3 times -3. Now, if you are not sure, you do this. You key inside your alamak. Okay, now you can press on here. You can press on here. Example. You can put it like that. This is put in the bracket. I can see. Now I put square. Watch. Can you see now? I'm putting the same thing. You can put inside this value inside your calculator and check out. -3 bracket square equals to, can you see the answer? 9. So how to get 9? If you do not know, this means -3 times -3. It means like that now, because it's square. What? This is -3 times -3. So take the number 3 times 3 is 9. Minus times minus becomes plus. So now equals to 3m. Okay, 3m, that how. Now we times this one. 7 times -7 times 3. 7 times 3, 21. Okay. Minus times plus is minus. So we leave the minus like that. Minus times this is plus, right? Equals to minus. Then you go further on 9. Now minus becomes plus. You get it? Minus becomes plus down here. Minus becomes plus. So 3m plus 21. So how to continue? I'm going to show you now, on the board because writing down here is a little bit slow. Okay, down here, I'm going to copy this down on the board. How to do this one? So, okay, 9 equals to 3m plus 21. First of all, do you understand how you get this now? You must understand that one first. If you don't understand, we will have a problem. So now down here, I want to bring plus 21. I want to get rid of it. I only want to see the m on one side. Why? I want to find out the m. So now how to get rid of it? This is like a seesaw. So down here now, let's say this 9 kg, let's say. This one is 3m plus 21 kg. I want to take out the 21 kg, I will throw it away. No problem. If you minus 21 kg here, you must also minus 21 kg here. Must. That is the system, okay? So how to get rid of 21? I minus 21. I must also minus 21 here. So you get 9 minus 21 is equals to 3m. You can see that. 9 minus 21, how much is it? It's minus 12. Okay, equals to 3m. 3m equals to minus 12. M is equals to minus 12 divided by 3 equals to minus 4. Any confusion, please? Hey, what happened to Sophia? Sorry, not Sophia. What's her name? Sabrina. Anyone don't understand? Sophia, you understand, Sophia? Sophia, you're looking blank, Sophia. You don't understand. Okay, good. Okay, must tell me lah. Don't just like that. Okay. Shafika, you understand? Don't. Okay. Which part you don't understand? You don't understand from the beginning or from here? From the beginning or from here?
Here.
Here. Okay. So now down here, we're going to show you again how to do this one now. Okay, this is now a seesaw. This is Shafika lah. Shafika has a 10 kg bag of rice, yeah, nasi, beras, Shafika. And then now here now, this is you have 10 kg bag, 10 kg bag, and 10 kg bag. It's 30 lah down here. Down here, Shafika plus 10 kg. This is balance. The question is asking you, what is the weight of Shafika? Well, we got to get rid of this 10. I remove the 10 from here. It's no longer balanced. It becomes like, so I must also remove down here. If I remove some here, I must remove down here. If I add some here, I must also add here. That is the rule for wanting to remove numbers. So down here, it becomes what? It becomes Shafika. So weight is 20 kg, 10, 10. So you say, I don't, okay, now how to do in algebra? Okay, algebra now, Shafika is x plus 10 is equals to 30. This is what it means. How to get rid of the 10? I minus 10 becomes 0. I must also minus 10 out here. So x equals to 20. Correct? Do you get it? Egel, Shafika, and Sabrina, where you're going to come back? Shafika, you understand or not? Yes. Okay, then you complete this. Complete this question. Just now we already done halfway, right? Can you complete this then? Okay, if you don't know, I will write it on the board here. Okay, but you try. Try to complete it. Just give me a moment. Can you get a -4? Anyone can get a -4 now? Sophia can get a -4? Sabrina can get -4? Can. I do not know. Cannot. What about not Inshira? Shafika can get -4? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to write down. If you can copy this and follow this. Okay. H squared equals to 3m minus EF. Okay. And then they tell us that the value of E is 7. The value of F is 3. And the value of H is -3. So now I'm going to share screen. Not share screen. So you can see clearly, yeah? Okay, now. So whatever that has the number that I can put in the value, I put a bracket like that. Can you see H? I know the value of H, -3. I put in -3 here. Can? And see, yeah? Yes. Go. Okay, then 3m we want to find out because there is no value, we don't need to put bracket. Minus E, you have the value, put bracket 1. F, you got the value, put a bracket. So -7 down here, and F is 3. So we can do this one first. This is -3 times -3. -3, minus times minus give you plus. 3 times 3 give you 9. So it's 9. Okay. 3m, we leave 3m alone. Now we do the inside one first. 7 times 3, how much is it? 21. Minus times plus, this is plus, although we don't see it, it's minus. Now we remove the bracket here, 3m. Minus becomes plus 21. 9 equals to 3m plus 21. Now we have the issue that we want to push this one over the side. You want to get rid of 21, you minus 21 here. Okay, but we put it below lah. 3m minus 21 here must also minus 21 here. So So you get 3m equals to 9 minus 21, which is equals to negative 12. 3m equals to negative 12. M is equals to 12. Negative 12 divided by 3 equals to negative 4. Sabrina can get? I do not know whether you all are with me or you all seem to be disconnected. Are you all okay or not? This one can get or not? I will break it down for you further. Okay, I'll break it down for you further because there are many sub-skills, but never mind. We will break down further another time lah. Okay, let's run through the whole SA1 paper to see how ready you are for it. Okay, we try. Okay. This one you must be able to do lah. Okay, this one you must be able to do. If you can't do this, we have a problem. Sophia, how are you doing in school, Sophia? Are you doing good? No. Why? Why? You look a
No,
little.
lah, I'm okay.
What subject are you having problem with? Maths.
No, math I'm okay.
Alhamdulillah. What
But
are
like,
you? The
like
religious subject.
we're going slow.
For maths.
Yeah, we're going slow because like my school is like I don't know.
Yeah, lah. Maybe they're focusing on the religious side, is it?
Yeah.
Are you happy or not? Behind the smile, I don't know. You should be happy. Okay? You are a happy girl, I think. Yeah. Shafika is like the enlightened one, you know, with the light coming in the nur from behind the head. Shafika, how are you finding it? Maths, is it okay or not? In class, is it okay? Okay. I do not know. This, she is like frozen. Sabrina, you all right? Can do this one. This is quite simple.
Plus and minus equals to minus.
Okay, so now, yeah, plus, minus, equal, minus, but that should be times or divide. This one is not equal minus. This one, yes, if you are removing, it's equal minus. This one is not, it's not utang and have. So long as you know the, yeah, but generally answer to your question is yes. But I'm just going to just show you this in case you say plus and minus 2. Can you see sign and sign? Plus and minus, yeah, this one is equals to minus 2. Correct. This is equals to minus. Is that the question you're asking? Or are you asking something like this? Minus 2 plus 3. Are you asking like that? I hope not. This is answer is 1 multiple. All right, anyone can type your answer in or you just tell me your answer if you cannot type. Sabrina, I think you have done this one, right? Quite easy for you. Anybody got the answer? Sophia, you got answer eh? For A? You know how to do? Know how to do, right?
Mr. Shaheed,
Yes.
for the negative 2 to the power of 3, right? How do you like break it down?
Okay, how you break it? You do like that. You like writing 3 brackets because there's a small 3 here. So you can just write like that if you want to. Minus 2 times minus 2 times minus 2. That's what it means. So you can take 2 times 2 times 2. How much is it?
8
8. Now you got to decide on the sign. Minus times minus equals to?
plus
Plus times minus equals to?
minus.
So it's minus 8. Or you can use like what I showed you just now, your calculator. Use your calculator. I'm going to just show you. You put bracket 8 minus, sorry, bracket minus 8. Stuff square, right? Bracket minus 2. Okay, and you put cube. Cubes shape. Can't see. Oh, sorry. Can you see? Sophia, can you see no, Sophia? Sophia is asking if she's not looking. I'm showing to nobody. Sophia. Sorry. Okay, now like this, can you see? Can you see this one? So now you can double check. You can put that and then put the equal sign. Like this. Put equal sign and you get the answer. Can you see the answer is negative 8? So you can use your calculator. You know how to use for this one? You key in, you see now down here. So now you use this. Let's say now I'm trying to backwards. You use this one bracket, and then there's a negative sign out here. This one negative. Can you see negative? Put negative, and then you put 2, close bracket. You see close bracket here. Okay, close bracket. Then the last part, you can put your x to the power of 4, 3. Can you see x power 3 down here? You can try that, and then you see whether you get the same thing. So you will get something like that. So your calculator you can use to check. Okay, Sabrina, what's your answer, Sabrina?
For A,
For A, yes. Hold on, I'll show you the thing again. Yes. For A, what's your answer?
negative 2.
Negative 2. Shafika, what's your answer? Sophia, what's your answer? Sorry, what's your answer again?
Is it for B?
For A.
Oh, 16.
16. What about Sophia?
Negative 2.
Okay, negative 2, I'm so sorry. According to the answer key is 16. So we are going to go through step by step where you made the mistake. All right, I'm just going to run through, okay? So you see, the first one down here, we already show that it's negative 8. Correct? Now down here now, what's your answer, Sophia? Inside.
For that, it's 14.
No, you have $3. You have $3. You utang $11. You pay the $3. You still utang
$8.
$8. Good. Utang $8. Then plus this to the power of 2. So you get 16 now. 4 times 4 minus times minus go plus. So now you go further lah. Now we remove the brackets. We remove all the brackets now. Minus 8 minus minus becomes plus 8. Okay. And then after that plus 16. Minus 8 plus 8 is 0. So the answer is 16 lah. Sabrina, can get it? You know your mistake? So yeah. Okay, so just be careful. You try for the next one, 13B. Sabrina, what's the answer for 13B?
Negative 63.
Negative 63. What's the answer, Sophia, for B?
I haven't get it.
Okay, please do. Shafika, what's the answer for B? Shafika, what's the answer for B? Not yet. Okay. Sabrina, check your answer. According to the answer key, is not correct. Please try again. You must do the inside bracket first.
Do we do the bracket inside first?
Yes. Always the inside bracket first. Always. Then you have plus and times. Do the times first. Sabrina, what's your latest answer? Sabrina, what's your latest answer? Or Shafika? Or Sophia? You got the answer, Sabrina?
My answer is 18.
18, Sophia. Okay, what about Shafika?
My answer is negative 22.
22. Sabrina? It's not there. Okay. Sabrina, you got the answer? What's your answer? Say, don't be confident, be confident. What's your answer? Cannot hear. You're 22. You're on mute. 62. Okay. Now, you see one bracket here. There's so many other brackets. So now let us ask ourselves, which one do you do first? Do we times the 6? No. There's plus and there's times inside. You do the times first. Do this one first. Huh? So 15 times 1 is what? 15. Minus is plus. So you get 15 down here. You still have a square bracket here. We copy the square bracket. Okay. Then there is minus 13. We can remove the bracket. Minus 13 plus 15. Okay, then after that, you have a 6 on the outside. So do this one. This one is 15 minus 13. Is 2. And then the 6 times 2. So the answer is 12. So I need to have a look at each and every one of your working, because I think the only way is for me to check your working and correct your working. Can you show me your working one by one? Come, show me one by one so that I can take a photo. Come, anyone? Sabrina, can show me first? Yeah, you seem to be ready. Yeah, at least I can have a look. Come.
I thought it is mine.
You erase yours purposely. You wanted me to check. Sophia,
My time.
but you all know your mistake. Okay. If you don't want to show, you know your mistake. Sabrina, you know your mistake? You all know your mistake, then I don't need to check. Okay. If you know your mistake, I don't need to check. I hope so. I hope so. Sometimes you feel malu, no use. You must have your mistakes corrected. So now this one now. No, this one I think you're not learn. I think you become confused. This type of question. Okay, do this one then. Try, A, you have no problem doing, right? For B, you need to ask yourself, these are perfect square. So what number times what number give you that? So how to do that? All right, can we have the prime factorization, anyone, of 7056? Anyone can give me prime factorization? You might just win a prize. What is this? 7056 is equals to?
Is it 2352?
2352? No, no. 2 to the power 3, is it?
Oh,
Prime
wait.
factorization is 2 times something. That's a prime factorization. That means 2 to the power of some. 2 to the power of
4 times 3 times 7 to the power of 2.
okay, 2 to the power of 4, 2 to the power of 4 times 3 to the power of 2, is it?
Times 3.
Times 3. Okay, hold on. Now let me just times 3 times.
7 to the power of 2.
But 3 also to the power of 2. Lah. Okay, correct. Sabrina, you get this?
Oh, yes.
You know how to do prime factorization or forgot already?
I got 2 to the power of 2 times 3 to the power of 2 times 7 to the power of 2.
Yeah, correct. 2 to the power of 2, is it? Or 4?
2, not 4.
Okay, so let us see lah down here. If we are going to do down here 17056, you find I think that you can divide it over and over. What? See down here. So you divide by 2, you get what? 3,500 and how much is it? You don't know. Oh, I need to check. 7056 divided by 2. 3528, right? Correct, yeah? So you must divide by 2 again. Divide by 2 again. And you get 1764. Okay, then you can still divide by 2 again.
Stop.
You get 882. Then, Sabrina, you can still divide by 2 again. You get 441. So can you see down here, there are 4 2s before you get 441 here. Right, so down here you must have 2 to the power of 4. The rest is correct. 3 power 2 times 7 to the power 2. Are you okay, Sabrina? You know your mistake. You sure? So,
Yeah.
Sophia, you okay, Sophia? Okay. So this is now your prime factorization. From your prime factorization, you can find the square root, you know. Do you know that? I'll just give an example. Let's say now, 2 to the power of 6. I want to square root it. What will the answer be? Anyone? Anyone can give me that? Anyone? Sabrina, you know how to do 2 to the power 6, square root it? What's the answer? Don't use calculator from here, just straight. The answer is, anyone?
12.
12. Well, its answer is 2 to the power of 3. Now, how to do this? I'll break it up like that. We are searching for the same number multiplying itself. 2 to the power of 3 times 2 to the power of 3 is equal to 2 to the power of 6. You must first understand that. This is 2 times 2 times 2. This is 2 times 2 times 2. This is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. This is, you see the 2 6 times. So you see the 2 6 times, so I divide 3 one side, 3 another. So the answer finally is 2 to the power of 3. You see, I don't understand what you're saying. Okay, so now I'm now going to clear this one now. Okay, we go and see on a clean sheet of paper now. Okay, watch. Now let's say you have now something called, like, say, okay, this one, 81. Your area of the square is 81. What times what equals 81? Anyone?
9.
Good. 9 times 9. Huh? Now I'm going to go do 81 on here. Watch. 81. Can divide by 2? Cannot. Can divide by 3? Can divide by 3? What do you get? 81 divided by 3. 27. 27 divided by 3 again. Get 9. Okay. Oh, sorry. It sort of ran out of ink. But of course, this digital can never run out of ink. But 9. Then you divide by 3 again. You get 3. Then you divide by 3 again. You get 1. Notice, there is 3 to the power of 4. This is the prime factorization, you know. Now, if I want a square root 3 to the power of 4, no problem. I can divide this into 2 groups. This is 3 to the power of 4 here. This is 3 to the power of 4. You must see the link, 3 to the power of 4 now down here. So I can put 9. You see, Sophia says 9. You're right, Sophia. This is 9. Oh, hold on. Ink habis lah. Okay, so now this is 9. This one is 9. What is 9 equals to? Is 3 to the power of 2. It's 3 to the power of 2 here. So same thing. 3. So down here, actually, I can divide 3 to the power of 4. I can divide it into 2 groups. Like this. This is one group, 3 to the power of 2. This is another group, 3 to the power of 2. So if I'm finding for a number that can be square rooted, I get 9. 3 to the power of 2, 3 to the power of 2. So you do the same thing for 7056. Just now you said it's 2 to the power of 4 times 3 to the power of 2 times 7 to the power of 2, correct? So now you divide this into 2 groups. Can you divide into 2 groups? Then you get an answer. Why you must divide to 2 groups? You want the same number multiplying itself. I think I lost y'all. Y'all, I can feel, I will go by the heart. The heart tells me you don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm going to write on the whiteboard. Okay, I think my heart is correct. To the power of 4 times 3 to the power of 2 times 7 to the power of 2. Okay, watch. I'm going to find the square root of this. All I need to do is to divide this into 2 groups. I divide into 2 groups. 1 times 1. Watch, there's 4 2's. So I put 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 2. See, there's 1, 2, 2 2's, 3 2's, 4 2's. There's 2 3's. I put 1 3 here. I put another 3 here. All right. Then the next one, 7. There's 2 7. I put 7 1 down here, 7 another down here. So this is now this number times this number, same number, is equals to 7056. This is the square root of 7056. Okay, now, Sabrina, you look very straight. Let me see what about the rest. She must see Sophia. Okay, you all get it. Which part you don't get it? You all tell me now which part you don't get it. Sophia, which one you don't get it? You don't get this one, right? Shafika, do you get this one? Shafika, you get this one? You get. Sabrina, you get this one? Okay. So can you do 7056? What's the answer? I already showed you right here. This is 7056, the answer for it. So we move on to the next one. Okay, I think these two we will. You all know how to do C and D? If not, we'll move on to something else. Can I move on to something else? I move on to the express paper now. Okay. So now this is now express paper. This is from Paseri Secondary School. Can you try now? Rearrange in descending order. Descending order means big to small.
Can you go through approximation and estimation?
Approximation and?
Estimation.
Okay, let me check the book. Approximation. But is that an important topic? Your teacher say this, is it?
Yeah, tomorrow is my test and they are asking me that chapter.
See, they are doing chapter okay,
1 to 3.
1 to 3, okay. Okay, you should have told me right at the beginning of the lesson. Now we are in the last. How many minutes? Okay, that's right. So don't be shy just to tell what you want to go through, because it is you who are taking the test. Approximation and estimation, rounding off and significant figures, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. No problem. Okay, then we don't do this yet. We go straight for that. Huh? Okay, if you have this book, page 45 then. If you don't have, never mind. I'll give you the questions. All right, I'll just give you, I'll just read out the question you try to do that, because there's not enough time. Huh? There's only another 5 minutes left. And I got another class after this, so here we go. Huh? Here we go. Round off to 2 decimal places. 2 decimal places, please. I think 2 decimal places very easy, right? Maybe it's a significant figure, I think. Am I correct? Significant figure is the one, right? Okay, we'll go to significant.
Like when they ask, like give a cube root number, then like they say like estimate the number, then like I'm stuck at that part.
Okay, estimate the number. Okay, any answer for this one? 2 decimal places? If not, I will just show you lah. Okay, because we are running out of time. 1, 2 down here. So you look down here, the digit beside it. Do you plus 1? In this case, you don't plus 1. So 0.22.05. You can use this sign on here. We just go through one more before we go through that cube estimation of the cube. Now they want you to round off to 1 significant figure. So let us see. 1 significant figure. You have 3916. You have 504. Can you try that? 0.3099. These 3 numbers, please. Again, what's the question again? The one that has the cube root, is it? You see?
Yeah, like I have one question, something like that.
Can you send me a photo of it? You take a photo. You got my phone number, no?
No.
Yeah. 97739441. Okay, you take the photo and send to me straight. Okay, meanwhile, we'll go through this. Those of you who Sophia, what's your answer for this one, Sophia? First one? Okay, I'll share this with you, all right? Okay, girls, I do not know whether you're listening, but here you go. 1 significant figure here. Look at the one down here, you got a +1. So this is 4,000. 1 significant figure here. Look down here, well, this is 500. One significant figure is here for decimal, not with the starting with the 0. Huh? So what is it? We look at 0.8. I do not know where Sabrina is, but it's 5 o'clock. We will stop here, right? If you got any questions, please ask me at the beginning of the class. Okay? All right, now I'll stop here. Assalamualaikum.